YouTube, I'm PJ, a grown-up human who has always loved Barbies, and I'm on a mission to rescue, restore and rehome Barbie and her friends. So come with me in today's video as we go on a lunch break thrift store dash and find just one little Stacie to bring home and restore. I hope you enjoy this video. So a quick lunch break dash to the first op shop. This is a pretty cool helicopter with a couple of Barbies inside. Now this is the first time that I've been thrifting with the view of doing anything on camera. I'm still pretty inexperienced. I'm not sure what to do with these dolls that have the wings and the holes in the back. So I left those guys in the helicopter. This lady, super sweet face, but her hair is in really bad condition and a bit beyond my abilities at this point in time. Cute little Elsa doll. There's a heap of those types of dolls that are Kmart branded. Whoa, hang on, what is this guy? This is actually a 12-inch doll, which if you were ever doing a Halloween theme, I think that would be fun. These are these Kmart dolls, and I'm really just looking for the Mattel Barbie branded ones. This doll here I found in the soft toys. I wish now that I'd picked her up for a mini me because my hair is super short like this at the moment, but I left her. I went back another time and she wasn't there, so I'm sad about that. Always like to check out the craft supplies. I grabbed these tools which have the little point on them, which are really handy, and then have also used them to hold doll heads. Moving on to op shop number 2, and I was running out of time, but this is a really great shop. One of my favorites actually for clothing. I found this cute little Barbie apartment, but it really was missing pretty much everything. Could be a fun project, but I left that there and losing hope. But look who I found on the shelf, this sweet little Stacie girl for $2. So she came home with me. First things first, to get that rubber band out of her hair. I thought I was going to cut it out, but I got really nervous that I was going to damage her hair. Now I know this isn't the first video on my channel, but this actually was the very first doll makeover that I did, so I'm very nervous about damaging the doll at all. So I decided to just go old-fashioned and take the rubber band out by hand. And her hair actually was in very good condition. I was surprised because it looked bad up in the ponytail, but looks good. So then I just went ahead and started cleaning up her face with some detergent. Oh, look at what actually came off on the cotton swab. That worked really well. So in reality, I did actually put her in some soapy water. This toothbrush thing really is just for the video, but still it's good to make sure that you wash the dolls all over because we don't know what their history is or where they've been, and getting into all the little nooks and crannies is really important, I think. And dishwashing detergent I like to use because it is antibacterial, and like I always say, if you can eat off your dishes, then why not clean a doll? So now for the boil wash, into the hot water she goes, and look at that. Her hair actually came out really, really well. I was really pleased with it. So my aim is always to be able to comb through the hair with the fine tooth end. So I started with the wide end. Now her hair's in really good condition, so it was actually really easy to comb through, but it had these weird little crinkly bits in it that I don't know where they came from. I don't know if it's sort of translating on camera here, but yeah, really weird little curly bits. So I did some research and I thought, well, I thought I would iron the hair. Don't freak out. I am going to put a cloth between the iron and the doll's hair. So I thought, well, I'll try that first. Believe it or not, back in the day, I actually did this with my own hair on the ironing board with the iron when I was a kid. Do not recommend. Do not recommend. Here we go. Now, did that do anything? No, it did not. So plan B, I've wet the hair down again, and she went and spent the night in the freezer. And I know that looks terrifying, but look at this. Look how nice her hair turned out after the night in the freezer and another boil wash actually. Now, her feet. Let's have a look at this. I've seen worse, but there's this little corner of her toe that looked like it was about to come off. So I thought I would try and bend it back into place with the tweezers, but that didn't really work very well. So then I've just grabbed a nail file and just filed all the rough bits down. Now, I believe after doing a bit more research that you can put the doll's hands and feet in hot water, and that actually helps to mend some of this damage. So I will try that on the next doll with damaged feet or hands. But for this one, this actually worked pretty well, I thought. So just gently working my way around to get all of that rough stuff off. What do you reckon? I think that's turned out pretty well. And now on to the mark on her forehead. I've picked up this acne cream from the pharmacy, and so I'm just very tentatively applying a little on the mark directly there, and then just using the UV lamp that you would use for curing your nails to simulate sunlight. And then here I am just washing it off, and a few more applications of that. And I would recommend actually wrapping the area in Glad Wrap or cling wrap again. So a few more applications like that. And what do you reckon, guys? Do you think it's made a difference? Here's the side by side. And now it's onto the hair. I picked up these really cute little tiny claw clips from Big W, and I thought I would just do a bit of a half up, half down kind of style. So I just did a bit of a twist on the sides, twisting around the sides and then joining them up at the back, and then popping the little clip in to secure it. Oh, so clumsy, and it's so hard to do this with the camera sitting in front of you too. So just, securing with the little clip, which I think looks so sweet. But I think it's a bit big for the Stacie doll, to be honest. I think it's more Barbie sized. So I think it's a bit big for her. But here's some clothes. So cute. I made this little denim pinafore for her, and the little shirt is something my mum gave me actually. And I ended up just securing her hair with a hair tie in the end. And I'm so happy with how she turned out, guys. She's so cute. And here she is in the doll lounge waiting for her new home. Thanks so much for joining me in this video, and you've come this far, so like, comment and subscribe, and let me know what else you'd like to see. I'm just having so much fun, and I really appreciate having you along on the ride. See you in the next video. Bye!